We back. Yo, we getting this message done tonight. I don't care how many videos we gotta do. I was just about to get into a confirmation here. With the mystic in reverse. Delusional rapport with the divine. So you fucking with somebody who mind ain't right, okay? Every evil instruction they get, they think the divine told them to do that. I was divinely guided to destroy you, to slander you, to talk bad about you. Okay? With the king energy coming out here, somebody is threatened by how you stand alone on your throne. Somebody is very threatened by how gracefully you carry yourself in the face of trouble or trauma or drama. Somebody is very jealous and envious of that. So they are working against you. It is magic with exorcists coming out here. Fear of facing your own demons. Somebody is afraid of facing their own demons, so they project it onto you. They feel like you supposed to carry their demons. This person, what I'm hearing too, goes into everybody's life carrying the same demons they had from a past situation. Same demon, different person to project on. Some of you could also be dealing with somebody who work for the government. Protect your personal information, because I'm hearing that they could be like kind of like trying to spy on you, figure out your address, figure out like your social security number, your banking information. So be mindful of that too. You got healer coming out in the upright position. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So someone's jealous and envious of the way that you know how to like heal or speak life into people, or the way you've healed yourself from things that they're afraid to face within themselves. With the exorcist here, fear of facing your own demons with the healer in the upright. Somebody don't like how you're able to face your own demons, talk about your own demons, and work through it. They're very jealous about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really protect your energy as you're climbing this mountaintop right now. And it's, as unfortunate as it is, you ain't going to be able to look down to try to bring others up sometimes. Sometimes, like I said, you got to just keep walking with your head held high. You got to just keep climbing. There's a lot of demonic people who have entered into spirituality because, see, a lot of spiritualists like to baby people, like to talk to grown ass motherfuckers like they 5-year-olds. They like to cultivate the victim mindset into people instead of speaking power and purpose into people. And it just never, they never grow. They never heal. That stunts your growth. When everybody treats you like a victim and everybody tiptoes around your triggers and your insecurities, you don't grow that way. And these people haven't grown because they make sure that they claim the victim role automatically and make people tiptoe around that. So when truth gets to being spoke and boundaries get to being set up, and people start to step into their power, this makes the enemy very uneasy, very jealous, very vindictive. There's a lot of passive aggressive energy that's in that spiritual community. There's a lot of passive aggressive energy within that, because everybody is so used to being told the niceties and coddled and shit, that when some harsh truth gets to being spoken, they immediately take offense. You got the monk, the nun. This is also high priestess energy. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. No matter what's going on in your life right now, dedicate your energy and your time and your knowledge to your spiritual energy, to your spiritual lessons, your journey, whatever the fuck, man. You got mentor in reverse. This says inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Woo. So somebody wants to keep you dependent on them. They want you to forever be up under their wing. They don't want you to step into the role of mastery. Mastering your own life, not nobody else's. So they're going to tell you lies. They're going to give you false information to keep your growth stunted. I'm telling you. Wow. Look at this card. This guy looks like, what we would call a guru, right? A guru. This looks like someone very vulnerable. Someone very vulnerable. This person is human, but the arm that they're holding this childlike looking person with is a wing. So someone wants to keep you up under their wing, even to the extent of giving you false information. They don't want to give you any tools or any information to grow on your own. They don't want to encourage you to think for yourself. They want you to stay dependent on them. They want to keep you up under their wings so that you can't fly. But what's actually happening while you up under this person's wing is your own personal energy is being siphoned, depleted. The moon here signifies that this is what's the hidden agenda, to keep you up under their wing no matter what. When you supposed to be the high priestess in your life, when you supposed to be the one breaking generational curses and trauma. And I'm going to tell you right now, generational curses and trauma ain't always about a fucking romantic relationship. A lot of people have generational curses placed on them because of jealous friends who are frenemies. You know what I'm saying? Partners, family. It's a whole lot. Don't give your power over to nobody. Don't make nobody think that they know you better than you know you. And don't take your high priestess energy and try to learn people more than you learn yourself. There's no glory in knowing someone else better than you know yourself. When you learn yourself and you know yourself, then it comes naturally to pick up on vibrations, to pick up on energy from motherfuckers who good or demonic. All right, let's move on. I didn't want y'all to get this message tonight. Oh, speaking of that, I've even had people email me, message me, talking about how they don't want me to read for the rest of the high priestesses or for the collective, and that I should only just read for them personally. I don't know what the fuck it is with that type of energy, but I always get people who I welcome into my space that always want to try to imprison me and keep me from reading for other motherfuckers. Like, hold up. I was brought here to try to help as many people as I can. to teach or whatever. I ain't claiming to be nothing in nobody's life, but if you learn something by fucking with me, then great. But the audacity of people to not want me to read for y'all, to talk to the collective, to talk to fellow high priestesses, it's a very toxic energy. And that's another reason why I'm going to be removing all the moderators who don't want to be a moderator. You know, it's a lot of shit that I be working on behind the scenes that y'all don't see. Y'all don't get to see all the emails. Y'all don't get to see all the DMs, all the whatever. Like I run everything on my own. All 5 of my websites, all of my social media platforms. And like I told you, I make everything by hand. So the audacity for anyone that want to come in and stifle somebody else's healing. Some of the shit I'm telling y'all can probably save y'all life or your children's lives. And from the things that I have learned from clients who've told me how I've helped them find out things that was going on in their life, I would never turn my back on the collective to be sitting up under some glass case so motherfuckers can come in and suck me dry whenever they want to. I know what my purpose is. I know what my journey is. And as of this moment, my purpose is to speak to the collective, to try and help other people as much as I can. I know it's hard out here. I know motherfuckers ain't got $100 and something to pay for a reading. Some motherfuckers charge $500, $400 for a reading. I know what it's like when you need answers and you need guidance and you need somebody to reason with you or help you do some type of work to heal and get these demons and shit up off you. I know what it's like. So I'm not going to turn my back on the collective or the fellow high priestesses, the true high priestesses, just because it offends or makes somebody else feel insecure. That shit is weird. That shit is out. That's not what I was brought here for. And I got on this platform and chose to share my shit with other people. This is all coming from me, one person. But I want you to know, HPs, just because I'm removing moderators and I'm changing shit up, don't mean I'm leaving y'all. I still got y'all back. And we still riding out. It's still 9 of Cups. It's still the same shit. But you got to understand, I'm one person talking to thousands of people. I can't be out here fucked off and gullible and keying 24/7 when I got shit to do. So no matter what nobody say to me, I'm not going to turn my back on y'all. Y'all ain't turned y'all back on me. Y'all show up every fucking week for me. And I'm going to show up every week for y'all. Despite the times I got to take breaks and heal myself, of course, to recharge my own energy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with the two-faced and phony and possessive, obsessive, weirdo shit. That's not what I got on this platform for. I've seen a lot of spiritual channels turn into gossip channels, turn into beefing channels, turn into low vibrational bullshit all day because people don't know how to separate business from pleasure and all this shit. And shit starts to crumble. That's not what I'm here for. And if you serious about your journey, then you gonna respect that I'm serious about mine too. I go through things behind the scenes that y'all couldn't even imagine. So when I show up, I'm showing up with genuine love. I'm showing up with genuine energy. And I accept and I want anybody who feels like I'm holding them back, I want them to leave me. I want anybody who feels like they have outgrown anything that I'm talking about, I want them to leave me and move on to higher and better things in life. I'm not here to hold nobody back, and I'm not here to discourage anybody. But I'm also not here to be fucking abused and all this stupid ass shit and projected onto when it's one of me and thousands of y'all. That's why I get up here every week and say thank you and I love you and I appreciate you. because it's genuine, it's real. Y'all don't even have to be here. Y'all don't have to. It's the third live we didn't have to start tonight. Y'all ain't got to keep clicking back on. But that's what the enemy want. They want us at odds. It's power in numbers, and the enemy don't want that. The enemy wants you secluded, sitting around in hermit mode, not living life, not enjoying things, not making valuable connections. And I'm not here for it. I'm here to empower you and remind you of who you are. Do you fucking know how powerful you are? Do you know how powerful you are? Well, if you don't remember and ain't nobody told you, I'm telling you, man, your thoughts create your reality. You can manifest whatever you want. And when you realize that, and realize that it's only your responsibility to make you happy and to keep you happy and to bring certain shit in your life, you become unfuckwittable. You become powerful. The enemy don't want you like that. The enemy wants you begging for crumbs. Six of Pentacles. They want you begging for crumbs from them to see where you're supposed to be standing. You got 7th chakra Archangel Uriel. Ashe coming out. Let's read this. Because they trying it. This card says spiritual connections, intuition, and inspiration. Listen to your intuition right now. It's not going to lead you astray. Your intuition. Listen to your intuition, not your wounds, not your fears, not the projections of others, not the self-sabotaging thoughts. Your intuition. And see, a lot of people got intuition fucked up. They think intuition is only negative, or it's only low vibration, or sadness, or depression. There's beauty in intuition. This card says the beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. This angel brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a great time of intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. Excuse me. The assistance from spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open to you the Akashic records or Alaya consciousness, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. Wow. They even open to you the Akashic records. And HP, you already know that's your thing. That's why you know stuff without knowing how you know it. That's why you get these weird intuitive nudges and messages without knowing why you're getting it and where it's coming from. Follow it. Okay? Follow it. With Archangel Uriel on your side, you got, and this is the god of fire energy, so you got a lot of fiery, protective energy around you. Remember that. Walk in that. Don't let nobody gaslight you about your intuition, because there's a lot of that shit going on right now. And don't let nobody use your energy as a ground to charge up their insecurities or their fallacies. Because a lot of motherfuckers think you ain't on the level. They think you don't know nothing because you got this cheery, sunny disposition, or you full of fiery energy, you know, you want to get shit done, you want to connect, you want to network. They think that you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but you do. You know your Akashic records, you got to stop doubting them. And it's very easy for you to see and pick up on the Akashic records of others. Use that for informative things only, but use your own Akashic records to be your compass right now. You got all tied up in reverse. Let's read this. Lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. This card in reverse is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. A previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. Man, I'm telling you, for some of you, the only thing that's holding you back is what other people will think when you truly step into your power. For some of you, the only thing that's holding you back is you feeling lonely without certain crutches you had. When in actuality, those crutches were the things that was binding you. Those things that you thought you couldn't live without, those people, those compliments, those reassurances, those surface level connections and conversations that pushed you through your day. Those was actually the things that was holding you back. Yeah, bottom of the deck, angel of strength in reverse. It was draining your fucking energy. It was keeping you weak. It was keeping you tired. And I'm telling you guys, a lot of you guys are sensitive to energy. And when I say sensitive, I don't mean it in a weak connotation. I mean like you can feel vibrations. A lot of you guys are stepping into your clairaudient gifts. What I mean by that is you can pick up when good things are said about you when you're not in the room. You can pick up on conversations that you weren't even privy to hear when it's low vibrational. And then your body and your spirit starts to reject this type of shit. That's why. Don't be too eager to connect and expand that you allow demons to come in and play in your fucking manifestations. Don't silence yourself for nobody. You being released. You being released into the wild where you belong. A lot of you guys are free spirits. Free spirits that have been bound by the expectation and the projections and unreasonable requirements of people around you. A lot of people don't want to see you grow. A lot of people you thought that loved you gonna sit behind the scenes and watch you and wait till you fail. And since they already have these preconceived notions about you in their head, as soon as you make a mistake, or as soon as you speak up about a certain thing, or as soon as you express some type of vulnerability, they're going to account it to their insecurities about you. Oh, they got a flat tire because they didn't like my selfie. They got a flat tire because they didn't da 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 da. It's a lot of that shit going on. Motherfuckers using their projections and they evil eye on the shit that you growing on your own before you even met them. Or even if you already knew them, it don't fucking matter. What you manifesting in your life is for you. And when you fucking with insecure people who like the trauma bond and who need constant validation and constant reassurance, and you gotta be stepping outside of class and stepping outside of work just to call them and talk to them and soothe them so they don't feel like, excuse me, man, that's too much work, okay? Step into your power. You being unbinded at this time. Do your protection work. Do your baths. This ain't a game, man. And a lot of people think it's a game. A lot of people think it's some fucking fraternity that you got to pledge to. Yo, I know we high priestess gang, but we ain't no fucking cult. We all solitary beings, self-governed beings that's coming together to reason about some shit and figure shit out and get clarity. Don't make nobody think that you need them to evolve and that if you don't have them in your life then you can't grow and you evil and you toxic. Remove all those thoughts. Those are projections. Those aren't yours. A lot of you guys probably be sitting around just chilling, having a good day, and then boom, you get hit with some sadness or depression or anxiety and you ain't even doing nothing. That's projections from outside energy. That's projections from people who feel a way about you. And with you stepping into your intuitive gifts, you're gonna pick up on shit. And see, people like to play games. They don't know the depths of your gifts. They think it's surface level because that's the level they're trying to bond with you on, surface level. All right, let's move on. Wow, Ashe, you got number 29, which breaks down to 11, the right choice in the upright position. Like I told you, you about to come out of two minds about shit. Some of you guys are really about to make the right choice in your life, and what I'm hearing for some of you guys, this right choice that you about to make gonna make you feel lonely. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's gonna make you feel lonely. It's gonna make you feel misunderstood. It's gonna make you feel left out in the cold, but it's gonna empower you. And that feeling is gonna fade away quickly. Because what's gonna be happening simultaneously with this energy is blessings coming in. Divine alignment, synchronicities, serendipities are gonna be coming in with this type of energy. So if you worry, you gonna make the right choice. And this is gonna be a divinely guided choice. Wow. Oh my God. You guys got number 19, which breaks down to the 10. Sacred union. And didn't you guys have that 10 of cups in the upright with the lovers in the upright earlier? And I was telling y'all, you about to step into a divine union or some divine contracts. Just some shit that's meant for you. This can't be broken by anybody. Okay? Only you. You the only one that can break some shit. The enemy then already threw the whole kitchen sink at you already. Okay? And if you're not doing your baths and doing your cleanses, that's your own fault. A lot of people are faltering right now due to spiritual laziness. That's why a lot of people are allowing stupid shit in because they being spiritually lazy. You can't do that when it's a sacred union or a sacred contract coming up on you. You got to be diligent. You got to keep doing the work. Eight of Pentacles. But you had that Eight of Pentacles. You had the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. You had the Judgment in the upright. The Two of Swords in reverse. You coming out of not knowing what to do. You coming into divine alignment with your path and your power and your purpose right now. Stay in that vibe. You're going to be faced with distractions. It is what it is. The shit ain't always fairy tales and rainbows and da-da-da-da-da. You know, there's other shit going on. You coming into divine alignment with the shit that's meant for you. Regardless of how anybody feel about you. Regardless of how anybody felt you could have did more, that you could have, whatever is going on external to you, it don't matter at this point. Move with good intentions, saying love to the ones that you genuinely had love for, and you let them sort the rest of the shit out on their own. You know in your heart when you was going into shit with good intentions. If a motherfucker didn't pick up on the good intentions because they wanted more than just your good intentions and your kind extension, it's not your problem. It's not. And you have to step out of that people pleasing ass energy and step into your power and please yourself. I be telling motherfuckers all the time, like, and you got to step into this energy, HP. Your spiritual gifts ain't just for everybody else, okay? And sometimes when you share your spiritual gifts or your emotional gifts or whatever gifts you possess, because we all got gifts, people start to covet that shit and take ownership of that shit and feel like you can only extend that shit to them and never to yourself. And then you end up emotionally and spiritually bankrupt because you trying to give it to everybody else. You got all these motherfuckers sticking their card in and making withdrawals on your spiritual energy, and it leaves you in the negative. It even leaves you in overdraft fees. And you got to do extra self-care on yourself. You got to do extra work to get back in balance. I'm telling you, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. And you going to see as your gifts become stronger and you start to step out more on